Hey guys, Aramis555 here, and I'm here with Sunra.
What's up?
And he's showing us what deck he's showing us today, Sunra.
TG stun.
TG stun.
Yeah.
There is a fan behind him, so sorry if you can hear that humming sound. Just ignore it. Anyways, anything you want to say before we get started?
Suck my dick.
Cool. All right.
Alright. So you got the standard TG lineup. I don't really have to say much about that.
What do you think of Striker? Do you think he should go back up? I don't know why they hit him.
I don't think he's a problem card at all, but I honestly wouldn't run him at more than one. I mean, unless you're playing like a heavy EM1 build. I don't really like. You don't.
Well, most builds used to run two. Which is weird. They put him to one.
Well, as I run this as a control variant, I don't really like synchroing these two together because it's kind of like a neg one. Because when they're on the field, they're pluses, but if I put them into the grave like that, I don't get pluses off of them.
Yeah.
And synchro is only a draw one, so yeah. Next, I actually do run the triple Sabre Tiger.
How do you like those?
They're amazing. I mean, with a horn and skill drain, they're 28 beats. They come out. If you do manage to get two of them on the field, they're 2k each. You can swing for a lot of damage, and the pluses are great. Double Thunder King.
Do those ever conflict?
I mean, you play them
like
along
three
with
duality
triple
too, right?
duality,
Yeah.
but you don't. I mean, you play that. You open up with a duality, and then you usually grab a Thunder King off that, and then summon it. You lock them down. They waste their resources to get over it. Then you can play your ads, and then I do run Double Tengu.
How do you still like this card?
It's still like, I don't care if people think it's bad at 2. It's great. I love it.
What happens if you open up with 2?
It's frustrating, but it's a 25 horn target, and I mean 17 is pretty decent.
Yeah.
And the last monsters are 2 Barbaros.
Of course.
Yeah, because I do run triple skill drain. So 3 duality. Of course, these conflict with Thunder King, but they're just great in a deck that doesn't special summon very often. Reborn, Storm, MST, Book, and Dark Hole. These are all pretty self-explanatory staples.
Yeah.
And then
why just one MST?
It's a really trap-heavy deck, and most of my outs are just traps. I don't really have to get over back row. I mean, really.
So why'd
what
you
are
opt for the
gonna hit in
Storm
this deck?
then if you're always gonna have back row?
Storm is just a card that I feel is too sacky not to have. If you get a huge plus off Storm, the game's over. I mean, when I was playing against you, that pretty much won me my entire match, was the sacky Storm, right?
Yeah, if you use it at the right time.
Yeah, and then I do run a creature swap. After extensive testing with EM1, I just found that as a trap, waiting one turn to use it, you can miss your opportunity most of the time. Like if you're trying to get over a big monster and you know they're going to do something with it next turn, you want to grab it before they make their play, so you summon and then creature swap, and they might not be ready for it. Especially since they're expecting EM1, and if you don't have anything set.
Does EM1 let you decide what card you're taking?
Yes, which is the only upside, basically. Other than that,
I'd still run 2, but it's just me.
I do run the 1 TGM1. It's a great card. You can spring it on your opponent, and they won't know it hit them. Yeah. Got Mirror Force.
Yeah.
I still think this is a staple. Double Torrential.
Really good in
of
the
course,
deck.
amazing in this deck. Almost every card in this deck gets a plus when it goes to the grave, so yeah. Double Bottomless. Just 1-for-1 removal is good in these kinds of decks. Double Road. I mean, you're going to set 5 most of the time, so this is pretty much a necessity. Double Warning. It's also a busted card. Triple Skill Drain. This is mostly for Barbaros, Tigers, and then it shuts down a lot of decks.
Yeah.
Like Wind-Ups. You really get hurt by that. Triple Horn. Of course, almost every monster in the deck is a Wing Beast or a Beast. Or Beast Warrior or Beast, sorry. So, thinking about Tengu's wings. Kind of Judgment.
Cool. So how many cards is that?
That's 40 or 41, I believe. Maybe 41.
Sweet.
Yeah. Extra deck.
So good.
It's really bad. Power Gladiator and Android, because I don't have a cat.
You don't synchro that often, though. It's really just
No.
the Stardust Dragon.
It's really just the Stardusts. Every once in a while you use something like a Bryonic as an out. You need to run something over, or you need to get over traps. This is 3 6s. This is basically just beats, and Black Rose can win games. Got the double Stardust. I was going to run 3. Couldn't find room with the last card you'll see, which is hilarious. This is pretty much for Starlight Road. These are the big beat sticks. I brought Colossal Fighter out once, I think, in Chance, and that was it. XEs, we got, that's all I could find room for. You don't make 3s that often, but yeah, these are staples.
Cool.
And Fortress Dragon.
Oh yeah, you never know.
Main deck Fortress Dragon, even though I don't main deck the Sabre Dragons. Pro. This is the side deck. One Shadow Imprisoning because I can only find one. One Sadra, just to make the Fortress Dragon live. Another EM1 against decks where, I don't know. I don't really know why that's in there at all, actually. Double Bribe. I got the two more. You were wondering, you know, I'm not running three. I do run three. They're just not mainboarded. Double D Prison. This was pretty much my only outs to Dark World. Or any other decks with huge monsters. Fossil Dinos, an amazing card.
Yeah.
Double Smashing, mostly just against dragons and Dark Worlds, although
Thunder King.
These are supposed to be Veilers. They're out in another deck right now, but yeah, I was running the two Veilers. I was gonna run three. Didn't find room at the end. I was running my Pro Sabre Dragon, and that's it.
Awesome. Anything you want to say to anyone who wants to build TG Stun?
Don't build it, because it's bad.
Why is it bad?
Because everything in the format that's tier 1 right now OTKs every turn.
It's too
so
slow.
So your pluses don't do anything.
Yeah.
It's too slow. You can't swarm. Yeah.
Pretty much it requires you to draw your skill drains.
I mean, the deck's goal is to slow your opponent down to your pace, but I mean, you can't slow wind-ups or Inzectors down.
Yeah. Cool. All right, well, thanks for the deck profile, and...
I have a huge cock in my mouth.
Yeah, he's got a huge cock in his mouth. I just said that. Peace!